So has it happened yet? Have you guys found watch nirvana? Am I sitting in watch nirvana as I wear this military citizen, CO 3060? Have you found nirvana, McMahon? One of the things that scares me about being a watch obsessive is that constantly looking for watch nirvana. Watch nirvana is pretty scary. I find that in my quest for watch nirvana, I find I've made a lot of mistakes. I've spun my wheels over and over, making the same mistakes over and over. And I would like to think that as a fairly intelligent human being, I can learn, I can grow, I can evolve. I don't like making the same mistakes when it comes to buying watches, rebuying watches, repeating the same cycles of watch addiction and watch buying over and over again. And it seems like as a watch predator, we all have this undying faith in watch nirvana. We can achieve this watch nirvana. And tied to the theory of watch nirvana is the idea of an exit watch. And this is the most powerful debate in the entire watch community universe. Does an exit watch exist? I get comments from viewers with equally disagreeing, compelling arguments for both sides. I get some of you who have found peace of mind through a smaller, refined collection. I've received, however, comments from some of you who did not find peace through your so-called exit watch. That your addiction was only temporarily abated, but then you were right back into the waters. There you were again, repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again. And this debate of whether an exit watch exists it can get so hostile, sometimes I like to stay out of it. I wish we could just be like Cafe Society. Have a nice, calm conversation about whether the exit watch exists. Because to me, I'm just a curious guy. I like to explore different ideas. I don't take the exit watch controversy personally. And a lot of people do, and you know this. You know how hostile comments can be on all the watch forums. So let's first look at the case that the exit watch doesn't exist, and then I'll defend the idea of an exit watch. From a standpoint of addiction, we could make an argument that the exit watch does not exist. From a standpoint of general addiction, we could look at the exit watch as a mirage, as an illusion, as fuel for the fire of one's addiction. Clearly, if you keep pursuing the Holy Grail, the exit watch, this powerful illusion is going to keep the fire of your addiction alive. And just from a generalized notion of addiction, we all pursue some kind of mirage, some kind of chimera. Another argument against the exit watch is empirical evidence, experience. Now look at this gentleman from London. A gentleman found that an exit watch for him was not an exit watch at all. It's what I would call the anxiety watch. Now, Czar Dusan is from London, and he writes this. I've owned Tudors, I've owned Omegas, etc. But I gave up and went back to Seiko because I just didn't enjoy my luxury watches that much. That crazy paranoia, walking off the bus, top deck, down the stairs, I live in London, hearing the bracelet crunch against the railing as I lose my balance. I'd get off the bus and look down at a huge gash on the clasp, thinking if I had my Seikos with DiaShield coating that I had traded for this exit watch, this Swiss luxury timepiece, I'd be laughing it off, man. This will happen a few more times in the next month. And the next thing, I'm researching the cost of a replacement Tudor bracelet, and I realize it's 650 pounds, which is about 850 American dollars. Whoa! Ho! I'm in trouble, buddy. And I'm like, I hate my life. By the way, I edited this a little bit, just cleaned up some of the language. I hate my life. Seiko is a real watch for men who do man things like fixing cars, building sheds, barbecuing meats, fixing stuff around the house. You get the picture. The day I went back to Seiko was the day I made peace with my watch addiction and choosing a watch over a surprise holiday for my family. So he chose to take his family on vacations and live life and not sacrifice his whole financial situation to the god Moloch, the evil idol, which in his case was a watch addiction, the idea of an exit watch. So having said that, having given generalized addiction theory and empirical evidence, am I an atheist when it comes to the exit watch? No, I think I'm agnostic. I think there's a romantic fool in me that's drawn to the exit watch mythology just as much as the next guy. Here's what the exit watch mythology is. You're mired in the deep, dark woods of darkness in your soul. You've been buying mid-tier watches over and over again. You're just spinning your wheels over and over again. You keep buying watches that cost between $500 and $1,000, and they never satisfy, and you're in darkness. But then you find a lake. And this lake can take you out of your inferno and take you to paradise. And this lake has a name. It's called Lake Lucerne. And Lake Lucerne takes you to a lifeboat, a life raft. And the lifeboat has a name. It's called Rolex or Breitling or Panerai or Omega or Tudor. And on the lifeboat you have found paradise. You're no longer a watch newbie. You're no longer a grasshopper. You're now a watch ninja. I swear, man, that narrative is so powerful. It speaks to me too. Thing is, man, I don't base my whole life on that myth. I can laugh at it. I can also see myself getting caught up in it at the same time. That's the paradox of being a human being. Some guys I feel sorry for because they take the myth so seriously. I fear that if they lost that myth, it would be the equivalent of a priest losing his faith in God. And here's how serious that myth can be for some people. If I were to buy what my exit watch is this month, who knows what it will be next month. My exit watch this month is the Tudor Black Bay Steel. If I were to get it, and put it on and it wasn't ringing my bells the way you wanted it to, I think I would lie. For two reasons. One, I wouldn't want to disappoint you. And two, I wouldn't want you to think I'm an idiot for spending $3,000 on a watch that ultimately disappointed me. Some of you guys are smart though. You'd be able to read my face. I don't have a good poker face. Some of you guys would be going, McMahon is making videos with his exit watch and he's flexing his muscles, but I can tell it's all an act, man. Draw the curtain, man. McMahon is putting on an act because some of you guys have excellent BS radar, don't you? So, good luck putting on that act, McMahon. All right, tell me what you think. Do you believe in an exit watch? Do you know that it doesn't exist, but you believe in it anyway because you just have to? Let me know what you think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm out.